From time to time, my client asked me to make the drums have a little more live sound to them, maybe to create a little more energy, a little more space, various reasons. I did this a while back on a Keisha Cole song called Love. I took the recorded drums, I fed them back out to some speakers in the live room at the studio, and then I mic'd those speakers, and then I brought that back in like an effect return. So right now I want you to take a look at the live room at Echo Bar Studios, where we actually took some drums from Chrisette Michelle's new album, one of the songs. Cole set up some speakers. We mic'd those speakers and we brought it back in. You can do it in stereo or mono. We did ours in mono this time. Justin Lyons and Vince Seeley and Gil Smith and Chrisette asked me to make the drums a little more live. She's trying to go for a particular effect, and I want to show you how we did it. I think you'll find this interesting. Now, this concept can work on vocals, which we did on this particular song. It'll work on guitars, which we did, and we actually put a little bit of this on the bass. One of the things that I like to do when I'm doing this is I like to experiment with the high-end information like cymbals and hi-hats and stuff like that, percussion. A lot of times when I go back and run those through a live space again, they tend to crunch a little bit and get unpleasant. And this song, it really sounded good, just leaving them. We've got them a little lower than they probably need to be. Let me play you a piece of the before. Now, we recorded the live room, just so I'll show you why in a second. It gives you a little more control. So this. I'm gonna mute the live room. Here's the drum track. I can hear you saying now, "Damn, Dave, that sounds pretty good." Well, I know. I've been working on it for like 4 or 5 hours, so it should sound pretty good. But it didn't sound like what we needed for the song. So you saw what we did. Now let me show you what it sounds like. So check this out. That's a little louder than I used it in the final mix, but I want you to hear it at that volume just so you can tell. I'm going to bring it down. That's about where we used it in the mix. And you'll be hearing this record really soon. It's an EP coming out in a couple of months. Chrisette Michelle. This song is called Super Chick. It's a really fun song. I just said that wrong. It's called Super Chris, Super Chick, which she is, but Super Chris, cool song. Now, as you know, and you guys have been hanging with me for a few episodes, I'm just not happy leaving stuff too normal. So I want to show you what happens when I take this sound and add a little bit of a reverb to it. So we're going to add like a stock room to our ambient sound. Check it out. Okay, now that gives you one option. Now another option. And I wanted to show you just your basic deverb. I've got it on a medium non-lin, so this is without it. Okay, that's not good enough. You know us guys, we still got to mess with it. So let's make all this stuff wider. you can see a lot of possibilities. Once you get it recorded, you can split it up into two separate mono tracks. You can shift the timing on one. I'll do that really fast for you. So now we've got these two mono tracks. Let's make this one a little bit later. So let's do it with some samples. So let's try this real quick, guys. You get the idea. The concept is just use your imagination. You can do all kinds of stuff, and you can create things that exist in the real world, which we like a lot of times sonically as humans. And then you can create things that don't exist, which can play with your brain and do some psychoacoustic things. We could pitch one side up, one side down. We could slide this one forward a little bit, this one backwards. Just use your imagination, because this is a really cool way to take drums that don't have any built-in ambience because they're, say, a sample, or maybe they were gated too much, or maybe the room that they were recorded in was dead. And just have fun with it. I can't believe I just said have fun with it, but you guys know what I mean. All right, next time.